Howdy everyone, we're Sarsi here, and today we're going to be looking at a game called Drowning on the PS4. It'll also be available on the Switch, PC, iOS, and even the Vita. It is a walking simulator about a boy who discovers he has depression in his high school years. As you walk, more and more of the story will be displayed in front of you in short bursts of text. I'll try to avoid spoiling too much, just giving you a few slices of the text that comes along with the gameplay. So if you want to play the game yourself, you'll be able to do just that and still get the proper experience. We start off on year 8. Right off the bat I was drawn in with how gorgeous the world looked. It's done a graphical powerhouse, as the description of the game even says beautiful low poly environments, but it looks good. After that, when I started walking, I actually started to connect with the character and the story pretty quickly. At first I actually thought it was a love story, and it almost reminded me of my love life, funny as that is, but soon after I discovered I was way wrong. After we learn a bit of backstory about the protagonist, we discover that he actually feels like everyone hates him, and thus tried to push people away. Throughout the game we read text that speaks about that person that is the source of his problems. Not just about that person, but directly at that person who only goes by you. We learn that this person is actually quite manipulative and often bullies the protagonist into making bad decisions. I actually began to feel bad for him. The soundtrack is so calming. Right from the moment you reach the main menu, you get a taste of the first soothing melody and a nice view of a waterfall in the forest. Heck, that music in the background you're hearing right now is that very music. There's also nice ambience, such as crickets at night, the wind, an owl here and there, you know. There's a lot I can say about this game. I like the art style right away. The soundtrack does an amazing job to complement it. Seriously, I love the piano pieces. It just sets the mood so well. And the story really draws you in. It gets you speculating right from the beginning, as it did with me, and as more and more pieces of the story are revealed, it leaves you continuously wondering. It's like it kind of even tells you not to think that you know everything, as it gives you more information about the story that could change what you think about it. I learned that when it took a surprising turn. I won't say anything more than that. If you want to know what it is, play this for yourself. I just think they did a really good job with the story, and in the end, you feel like a lesson can be taken from it, especially when the credits roll. Also, hey look, I found a candy cane. Cool. Also,
Again, and again, and again.
Alright, jokes aside, there were only a couple things that bugged me, and they really didn't bug me that much. First, while the game looks good, I was somewhat distracted in the beginning by how trees and things further out were visibly rendering the models in shadows, not just loading the shadows but getting rid of the shadows as you got closer. The grass also kind of looked too dark at times during a day level, but maybe that was just me. Honestly, since this was such a story-focused game, and in the way it was displayed, I could overlook these issues as it didn't actually pull me out of the experience. Plus, this eventually stopped happening further in. On a final note, this game is pretty short. It didn't take long to complete, but you know what? That's okay. This game didn't intend to take long. It intended to tell you a story and draw you into it, and it did it fantastically. I thought I was liking the game from the beginning all the way through it, but when I actually reached the ending, my liking of this game intensified. And to the developers of this game, and everyone who worked on this, if you're watching, bravo. You made something incredible. And if any of this is based on anything that's actually happened to you, you have my further respect. All I can say in the end, genuinely, is that you have to give this game a try. This honestly might be my favorite game I've reviewed so far on the channel. That's pretty much it for Drowning. If you want to try this game yourself before you buy it, there's a demo for it available as well, which I was originally going to give a look at before the full game. I'd like to thank Sometimes You for sending me a review key. Seriously, thank you for giving me a chance to play this and review it. This game was published by Sometimes You and developed by Polygonal Wolf. It releases on the 31st this month on PS4 and the 30th on the Switch for $3, but it's on sale for pre-order on the eShop for $2.54. Again, definitely check it out. At least play the demo because it's free. This is War Sarsi on the Game Clips channel, and I'm out.